Alright, I'm doing a YouTube video for my profile, T Royal Man 1. Uh, I'm playing Mafia 2. Currently playing on the hard setting, and I'm in the third chapter. So I've achieved a trophy today earlier, and I'm going for 4 remaining trophies, including the platinum. So I am just going to set this up right now, and you will be able to watch me play Mafia 2, but you won't be able to see Mafia 2. So I'm sorry about that, but one of the things that I can do is I can play the game. Now, I'm also hunting for collectibles, which are secretive throughout the entire program. So, let me just turn this down a bit. So I will be referring to YouTube for some video secret help, just to find these magazines. I just started the hard profile for the very first time in this game about an hour and a half ago, and already I'm getting some very difficult scenarios. So what I'm going to try and do is execute each mission perfectly as it approaches without me knowing what to do. I've only beat the game twice, so I can't really remember fully exactly everything. But Mafia 2 is a lot like GTA, Grand Theft Auto. So my track record on this profile, playing GTA and also playing other GTAs just without the profile, my mission success ratio is very high. So most missions I can accomplish very well. And in the past, when I played Grand Theft Auto, I beat the game many times without ever dying. So
the office is across the
and a
street.
lot of the times I don't get caught by the police during GTA. So the story is just a little loud. So now, what I have to do in this third mission is I have to go break into the office administration and steal some 1943 or 1950 gas stamps. And there's time associated with this mission later on in the mission, I remember. But right now I'm just running down an alley, and I'm going to hop a fence and climb through a window. I advise don't do this in real life, but that's what I'm doing right now on the program. So I've hopped the fence and I have to find a way inside. So there's the window right there. So I got a guard, and I gotta get this key.
This is the director's office. This is where the key should be.
There's the key.
Alright, here's the key. Now I gotta get to the safe.
So I have to go downstairs. Oh wait, I should drag the body inside the director's office where the key was. Let me get it so no guard can see. Yeah, let me get this guy here.
Got any plans for the weekend?
I'm gonna hide him inside the office just in case they.
Man, those things cost as much as a car. How the hell are you afford?
Mary's Uncle Lou passed away a few months ago and left us some cash.
And you bought yourself a television.
Can I just pick the lock?
So what does Mary think of it?
She ain't seen you.
This mission, I gotta be a little quiet when I maneuver around.
Oh, this is getting better by the minute.
She's been visiting her mother upstate.
Oh, yeah, I see. And, what are you watching on that fancy television set of yours?
Cartoons.
All that money to watch some cartoons.
Sam puts her and the boys on for this school's inspection report all the time.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Listen, I was watching them cartoons, and it gave me an idea.
Oh, here we go. Okay, Einstein, let's hear it.
Now listen to this. What if you could control a cartoon?
What do you mean?
Okay, so I'm over by the spot. Okay, perfect. I found it. Okay, so downstairs. Now what I have to do is there's an electrical box that I can dismantle. So it's not working. Okay, here. Hold on. Okay, so it's tough when you haven't played these games, like certain games in a while, especially on the harder difficulty because you really are lost, and usually comes into play. Okay, found a magazine, perfect. Okay, so let me just press start. Just gonna press start, find the location of the next magazine before I complete. So the next magazine is upstairs. one seems to be a little tricky. So the other magazine's in the room where I left the body, or across the room where I left the body, which is good. So now I gotta go upstairs. So I gotta restart the mission. I got caught. Wow. I can't believe I got caught. Oh man. I go all that time. The guy sits down, and after he sits down, the good thing is that it loads the checkpoints. So where's the body? Okay, the body's gone. That's not an issue then. Okay, here's the other magazine. Got it. Perfect. Got the magazine. I'm gonna close the door. Now I have to get to the stamp room.
You got any plans for the weekend? Yeah, going to relax and watch me some Tucker.
Oh wait, hold on. I know that there's one more magazine, I think, in this mission 3. So let's just double check. No, mission 4. Okay, so I have all of mission 3's magazines. So at 12 minutes, I'm just gonna try my best right now to complete the mission perfectly.
I sure did. And those things cost as much as a car. How the hell do you afford it? Mary's Uncle Lou passed away a few months back and left us some cash. Come on, give it up. This is the Empire State Police Department. We have you surrounded. Now with your hands up. If you do not surrender immediately, we will open fire. Move!
So I got out of there. I only died once. That was pretty good. I got caught. You can tell I'm not a professional criminal. I'm definitely not. So one of the things is today I had a really difficult day out in public. Went to the gym. There was no one there. I'm not hardcore at the gym at all, so I just go casually, but a lot of people that go to that gym, I guess it's like the best possible gym for the general population. And then there's a couple other prestige gyms, but the gym that I choose is like the overall best publicized and advertised gym. So like last night when I had pizza, that's exactly how good. Well, pizza, some people hate pizza, believe me. But pizza's been around for like 50 years in Canada, or 60. So it's like above average pizza regularly, like getting business. And then people get sick of it because it's average. But the gym I go to is above average. It's clean, it's good machines, everything like that. Above average, right? And then mostly it has like a large amount of people that go with the most franchises. So now I have to deliver these stamps, and I only have fucking like 5 minutes in game time, and I forget the map. But like I'm in a Jefferson Provincial from the year 1940 something. So I forget the path. Okay, so I have to deliver a certain amount. So 1, 2, and then I go down 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's how many I have to get. So let me do the one near me here. So it's this one.
Hey, I got some extra gas stamps. Interested? Yeah, sure. I'm interested. All right, here you go. Fork over the dough. Sure. Here's your money. Thanks, Doc. Now forget you soon. See ya.
Okay, so that's one. Now every time I go to the map, I should be okay. Okay, here we go to number 2. I could never think about myself living in the 40s, as the type of life is just completely not associated with what type of person I am. I was not popular growing up, and I've had a good amount of cell phones, but like always less than 10 contacts, none, like hardly never any contacts in my life, and my Facebook's empty, my Instagram's empty. So a lot of the time that I've been alive, I haven't spoke to too many people, but out of probably like, let's say I'm 40, out of probably like, I don't know, in 40 years, how many people have I spoke to with a half decent conversation? Probably like 500 people in my life. So about the 500 people that I've actually had like a conversation with, or two, the concept would be, at this age, my speech would be probably deteriorating, lacking, but I'm still doing well. So returning to the original topic, back in the 40s and 50s, me being alive, I would never think for sure that I would be able to do this well that I'm doing now in this era to that era. That era seems like you'd almost be like a different type of person. Like just just the cars themselves. When I go around driving my car, you know, I'm always doing my best and trying to think, you know, that that you want a better car or another one, right? So, but after you drive for a while, it's naturally, driving is natural anyways, so you don't even think about it. I don't even think when I have a drink of water, when I need a drink of water on a long drive. Like, who the fuck's gonna be able to plan to have a drink of water before a 3-hour drive? And then what are you gonna do? You gotta plan to stop to have a drink whenever you're driving? No one's gonna do that. They made cup holders in the vehicles when the vehicle first came out, I'm sure pretty close. So just to sit there and to think that no one's driving around with a glass of water or coffee. So when you drive around, it's just naturally. So back in the day, I would think that the people would get smart at driving because naturally, when I'm at the lights, I take a drink or something, right? But if you sit there and you think about it, like what type of person I am right now, back then, who knows, man? Like just me watching this game, Mafia 2, taking place in the mid-40s, early 50s. It just looks like something that I would never be involved with, ever. Like, I would sit there and I would look at it and I would say, yeah, you know what, that's exactly what I'm not, the type of person that I'm not, for sure. Which is weird because, like, there would be no way that I could be here right now if that didn't exist. But I guess out with the old and in with the new, right? So anytime I think about my time now, the maturity takes over when you're older. So, you know, when you sit there and, like, I'm driving the car right now in the game and talking at the same time. So I've been able to do that, especially online, for a long time now. But people in real life, they can't even talk when they're driving or they'll make a mistake, right? So when you're driving, how good your experience and your habits build is up to the person themselves. Driving is not made for everyone. So I can only imagine back in the 40s and 50s, everywhere I'm driving right now on Mafia 2, you would see a collision. There'd be some kind of collision back in the day, for sure. Like, there's no way that that some of these people back then would be smart enough to be able to drive nowadays. There's no way. Like, you would never, I would say more than half of the population might not be able to, right? Because back then, for sure, like, no one went over the speed limit back then. There was no way, unless you're running from the police, and that would be the only thing. Everyone else would be too scared to drive too fast because their brains might not be smart enough, right? And nowadays, you see everyone driving. I honestly, when I drive around, I see more people driving alone than anything. I normally see, because, you know, when I'm at the lights or whatever, you know, you notice who you're driving with, right? Obviously, all the time. But you shouldn't pay attention to that. You should focus on the road, obviously, but especially if you're not a good driver. You have to admit if you're a good driver or not. But sitting here driving around in this 1940 vehicle right now, you know, with a gun, back in USA's New York City, you sit there and you're like, holy shit, you know, like, definitely I'm not that type of person, right? But it's best that you don't take the video game outside into the real world, because then that's when you go to jail and prison and your life gets ruined, right? But no, today was pretty tough at the gym. There was no one there, and usually when I'm at the gym, I focus on my breathing because I don't want to be invasive to other people. But I have no issue with people that are really lifting heavy weights, and then obviously grunting and making noise, because that's the part of weightlifting. It comes with the nature of what you're doing. But whatchamacallit, I usually sit there and I try the opposite. So unless there's a really pretty woman around, then what I might do is I might pretend to cough or something, do something really crazy. But no, I'm usually level-headed, and spoke to this woman the other day at the gym. Completely, I've seen her for like 2 years. Completely, honestly, I won't lie, completely knew she was totally hot. Walked up to her, cold turkey, just completely dry, with nothing on my mind, the best possible way, because then she can read me perfectly, see where I'm at. She smiles at me, and I couldn't even speak. I swear, blurted out some stuff, and towards the end of it, I asked if it's okay if I say hi next time, and she smiled and said yeah. But sitting there, I knew right away. She completely caught me off guard with her beauty. I was like, whoa, I can't even realize, how pretty she really, really, really is. And I've been working out around her for 2 years. So it goes to show how invasive I am of other people's privacy over the long duration of knowing them, right? But
Shit, it's empty. I guess that's a bust. I should go back to Joe's.
so what do I do now? Okay, I gotta go back to the mission. I gotta complete the mission. So where am I at here? 28 minutes, and mission 3 is almost completed. I find every time I play this game, the driving is so long. Well, the map was done very good. The Mafia collection spans over as well the PlayStation 4. So anytime that you upload this disc or this game, and you start running through the missions and the gameplay, it's an open concept world. So what you have to do is you have to constantly go from one place to another, completing missions. And I'm finding this one, the mission, there's only 10 or 11, or no, there's 15 missions in this game. Grand Theft Auto has like 70 missions, sometimes more, depends which one. So I've noticed when I'm playing this one that the missions are lengthy. So, halfway through the mission, you'll get tired or you'll have to do something, but it's still pretty exciting because you have to plan to play this style of game. So right now, just for me to get back to work on Monday morning, if I try to platinum this game by Sunday evening, it doesn't seem like I have enough time. Unless, I can pull out an old classic right away and just completely let you know that I'm busting an all-nighter right open. Yo, so just fucking order some Subway sandwiches and fucking grab like a 12 case of Pepsi. No, I would go probably McDonald's, grab a McDouble, probably 2 or 3 McDoubles, and maybe even a junior chicken with no chicken sauce. I definitely hate the chicken sauce at McDonald's. It's fucking disgusting, you know. And I'm a big fan, a huge fan of barbecue sauce at McDonald's. The nuggets. I was gonna say niggets. The nugget barbecue sauce is fucking delish, yo. Sometimes when I'm done my nuggets, I'll dip the fries in the remaining BBQ sauce. I never worked at McDonald's, but I always wonder, how the fuck, out of all the times that I've gone into every single McDonald's around me 1,000,000 times, how the fuck do those high school kids fucking keep that place fucking clean? I can never understand it. Every time, every single fucking time that I go in there, I see the kitchen and there's like 3 guys working in there at night and the fucking place is clean. I don't understand how they did it. I can never understand. Because you would think for sure at least like fucking like 5,000-10,000 people a day go in there sometimes, right?
Look at this. Don't joke with it, right? We got another job. Something really big. Stop by Freddy's tonight.
Okay, so I think I get busted right now when I leave by the policeman outside the door and I go to jail and I meet like a huge boss in the prison. So hold on a sec. I'm at chapter 4 and press start just for a sec. I'm gonna put the controller down on the stack of games with the best game on top, Call of Duty Black Ops, okay? It is a Saturday night. I am at home and I'm holding in 2025 Call of Duty Black Ops. One of the best games ever made in the human existence. So, oh, and look at this. Fucking A. Right underneath the Black Ops. I'll show you just a little sneak peek of what's there. What is that right there? Does anyone know what those little boxes are? Those little picture boxes. Look, there's some stuff. Rockstar. Boom, boom. Ooh, there's a Veeks. Boom, GTA 5. Big up game. Actually, you know what? While I'm press start right now, you guys want to see a stack of shit? Yo, here it comes. Boom, this is a huge stack. Okay, not a cash stack. These are some PS3 games right here. Look at them all. Oh, whoa, those are... I don't know what that was. Anyways, down here, look. See all that? Boom. A whole shit ton of video games right there. Some more video games there. Boom, more video games. Batman was there, yo. Batman game. Anyways, Saturday night. All to myself, like always. Yo, I used to have a cat. Her name was Meatball, but I don't know, man. Like, she was eating and starting to throw up right after. So every time she did that, it really bothered me. So obviously I didn't want to resent her, because when you get like a sick animal, it's like the worst. You're like, you can't take care of them, and then fucking like 6 minutes later they're getting sick again, and you're like, holy fuck, man. Like, you don't want to hate them, right? Because they keep getting sick and they keep putting you in a stupid position where you're like, holy fuck, man. I can't even love the time being around you because you're just fucking sick all the time. You know what I mean? Okay, so chapter 4, Murphy's Law.
Freeze! Police! There's no way out!
This one's so fucking fast, I can't even figure it out, you know? Okay, so that one is, it looks like that one, when he's got the gun out. So, it looks like I'm not gonna get arrested by the police here, which is pretty good. So let me go to the blip, and it is mission 4. And as I continue here, poof, out the door here, there is no police waiting for me, which is good. So let me get the car. I should really heal this fucking vehicle here. Yo, I made another mini vid and I got like 14 views in like 3 minutes. So that's pretty good. So I'm gonna keep doing the mini vids at crucial times. And then, you know, I like doing videos too because then you can just like chill out in front of the camera. It's more natural, especially if you don't care, especially about, you know, yourself. If you don't care about yourself, like to the point where, oh, I gotta have everything perfect on fucking ass TV, or you make like small mistakes, like I rub my nose and shit, I see stuff like that, I talk with my hand, or the camera is two-dimensional, so every time it looks at me, it's not like a human in real life, so you only see like you don't see three-dimensional features. Let me just double check that again. What was it again? Because, yo, I looked so horrible on camera. Oh man, like I'm fucking terrible. But in real life, like outside of this camera, I never see myself look so fucking awful. So the camera screen is two-dimensional. A standard camera screen is two-dimensional because it displays a flat two-dimensional image with height and width, not depth. Even if the original scene was three-dimensional, while some technologies aim to create the illusion of depth, like 3D TVs or VR, a typical camera, so Samsung Galaxy 24 FE, two-dimensional or not? I love how you can just ask questions to fucking Google and it's got all the answers right away, yo. So hold on. Samsung Galaxy 24 FE, two-dimensional or not? No. Instead it refers to display technology. So hold on. So humans' eyes resolution is 576 megapixels. So I think human eye, three-dimensional, 3 dimensions. So human eye, 3-dimensional. The human eye itself sees a 2-dimensional image on the retina, but the brain then combines the slightly different images from both eyes, stereopsis, to create a 3-dimensional perception of depth. So you have to have a smart brain with good eyesight to be seeing 3-dimensional. So you could basically be walking around with people, and the brain could be a little delayed, and they are not able to get the 3-dimensional look to their brain, from their brain, right? So, but most people, 99.59% of the humans around you, the brain's gonna be able to do it subliminally without knowing, right? Process also involves using other visual cues like movement, perspective, and monocular information to build a complete 3D understanding of the world. So my Samsung, my Android camera sees in 3-dimensional. Yes or no? No, the Android camera does not see in true 3D on its own, but it can capture information to create 3D models. Standard cameras produce 2-dimensional images, however, so Samsung video recording in 3D, yes or no? Yes, Samsung phones are beginning to support 3D video recording with the recent introduction of 3D capture. So I don't know if this one, that one that I'm pointing at right now is S23. So on a flagship device like the Galaxy S25 Ultra, enabling spatial video or for viewing on upcoming Galaxy XR. So a new 3D capture option allows for the creation of 3D photos and videos. So I am potentially correct, but I have a feeling, let me see, S23 camera, 3D or 2D? It's 2D. So, wait, hold on. Camera, video. .2D video. So you're watching 2D right now. So that's why I look so brook up. I look awful. Look at wrinkles. My side face is like fucking like 6 feet with my skull being like 5 inches. So I look like a fucking pumpkin head with a big fucking nose. My nose normally isn't too long, especially with the dimension of the front of my skull and the back of my skull. It's not the biggest schnoz, but it's not a small nose, that's for sure. But if you see me in person, especially being able to differentiate, I guess you could say differentiate. No, I'm saying it wrong. If you could completely figure out which way my face is when I'm moving, you would never see, oh, okay, that nose is like fucking huge, too huge, or your bottom lip is too big or something like that. But because I'm watching my own video, I know all of the facial features that I'm not happy with when it comes to trying to promote myself to do well on the camera. or the video. So obviously I'm not green screen worthy when it comes to Hollywood. But to differentiate, no, I didn't say it. I knew how to say it when I thought it. I'm not even gonna try it. It's not even worth it. But you know, the word that I'm trying to say is differ, and then you have to, and I can't even say it. It's so bad, man. Anyways, okay, so back to the game, and I'm at 45 minutes. So the 45-minute vids that I upload usually don't take too long, about an hour and a bit. And because I'm tethering the downloading possibility between two phones. So, as I forward here, I'm going to try and accomplish this mission, but I might cut it close. I might cut it off in like 15 to 30 seconds. So let me just get here, and then I'm going to make some videos still in the next couple weeks, and definitely months. I'm trying to get a laptop, but I'm gonna do shorts for the mini vids, for special moments on my profile for the next little while, just to make sure that I'm not crowding my time too much, because obviously I have a regular life and regular job, and I go to the gym and make my own lunch and dinner and stuff like that. So I can't be sitting here and just having one phone completely fucking constantly uploading videos that are only 45 minutes. That takes them fucking too long to do. You know what I mean? So let me just get rid of the cops here. Fuck. That was another thing with this Mafia 2 game, man, is the fucking police are fucking everywhere. Anywhere I turn, the police are around the next corner. Like, this guy caught me already. Like, are you kidding me, man? Like, he didn't catch me. I'm still running from him, but he caught up to me. So now it's like taking even longer for me to stop the video and complete the mission. Like, get off of me, man. Get the fuck off me, you fucking ass leech. Okay, there we go. I'm at the building. Yo, check this out. I'm gonna show you the video. Look at Joe, and look at my guy Vito. Watch this, yo. Watch. You're gonna love this. Look at them. They both stole outfits, and they're both gonna rob the fucking ass store. So right now, my game statistics. 94% game progress, but definitely something else going on with a different game mission time. So 94% isn't really what I'm focused on. Okay, so we learned 2D. My video is in 2D. New 3D capture is coming up. Actually, the S25 is dropped, so I have last year's S24, and I'm sitting here right now, and you're watching me through 2D on my Android. So yeah, I look completely fucking rotten. Yo, look at all these wrinkles around my eyes, this nose, the nostrils, my bottom lip. I got a tiny, small lip. There's stubbles. It looks like I got a rash there. There is a zit there. That's awful, man. And then what else do I got on this side? Oh, more like weird stuff. Blue and purple here from sleep deprivity. No, I get enough sleep. 5-6 hours. 5-6 hours every night. Okay, so boom. See me do some gameplay. You watched me talk about a whole bunch of stuff in life that I deal with. And you learn that I'm going to do mini vids for the next little while with a couple videos here and there. Just it takes too long to tether between two phones right now and aim for a laptop. So next time I drop the bomb, it's going to be about Mafia 2 and getting the platinum. Thanks for watching.